On the coldest night of the year, a mother dog and her 3 puppies bravely ventured into a stranger's home. The cold, ruthless winter had forced nearly every creature into hiding, and the mother dog's instincts drove her through the treacherous terrain. The puppies huddled closely against her, fearing the unknown and the bitter cold. The mother dog's determination and heartache drove her to save her puppies, offering them a glimmer of hope amid despair. The warm, inviting glow of a modest home offered shelter from the raging storm. Michael, a reclusive artist known for his deep empathy for all living creatures, opened the door and found the mother dog timidly on his doorstep. Michael embraced the trembling family, fetched blankets, and a bowl of lukewarm water, showcasing the transformative power of compassion in a world that sometimes seems devoid of warmth. Michael, a solitary artist, finds himself in awe of a mother dog and her 3 shivering puppies who have been found on his doorstep. The mother dog, exhausted and determined, has made sacrifices to secure a future for her young ones. Michael's actions speak of deep empathy, and he is drawn into their story of survival and maternal love. As dawn dawns, Michael reflects on the events of the previous night and the call to action he had suppressed. He decides to provide more than just temporary shelter, and he calls local veterinarian Dr. Elise Carter. Dr. Carter assures Michael that the animals need proper care and guidance on their health. Michael is now working on providing long-term care for the stray family, but his reclusive nature and long-standing habits of solitude feel inadequate. As the day wore on, Michael grapples with a growing internal conflict about whether he can truly transform his life and home into a haven for these animals. Michael, a passionate artist, dreams of a future where his art captures the beauty of nature and the transformative power of compassion. With the help of Dr. Carter and his own determination, he plans to care for the stray family and create a future where kindness and empathy can spark change for both animals and himself. One day, he discovers a handwritten note from his wife, Elaine, urging him to continue her legacy of kindness. Michael tries to uncover the truth and connects the note to Elaine's memory, recognizing that love never truly dies. As he cares for the family, he feels a profound connection and a promise of warmth and shelter. Michael, a lonely artist, finds himself in awe of Elaine's compassion and the stray family. A mysterious note serves as both a revelation and an invitation to continue the legacy of care. The note, a photograph, and the steadfast eyes of the mother dog connect him to Elaine's past, transforming despair into a promise of new beginnings. Michael decides to honor Elaine's memory by extending compassion to the mother dog and her 3 fragile puppies, who find shelter at his doorstep. Michael's personal loss and the animal's desperate plight intertwine, creating a powerful impetus to change his life for the better. He contacts a local animal protection organization representative and begins an investigation to trace the origins of the stray dog. Michael's home becomes a sanctuary, a safe haven for the animals and a living tribute to Elaine's belief in the redemptive power of kindness. Michael's home now pulses with a modest yet steady energy of collective care and concern. Dr. Carter, a compassionate local veterinarian, visits to monitor the animal's progress, reassuring him that their well-being is steadily improving. This evidence of acts of kindness can spark the beginnings of renewal even in the midst of a brutal winter. Michael, a renowned artist, finds himself in a delicate balance between his artistic solitude and caring for a living symbol of hope. His home, a testament to resilience, has evolved into a sanctuary where every act of compassion can heal a fractured spirit. However, unexpected complications arise, such as a mysterious rescue of a congenital condition in a stray dog. Michael's mission of compassion is also a financial struggle, and rumors of potential zoning violations and unsanctioned animal shelter operations circulate. Michael's friend Daniel Riss, a former colleague of Ellen's, offers to help Michael establish a proper shelter to honor Ellen's vision. Michael's internal struggles are compounded by the public opinion, which divides him as a modern-day hero and criticizes him for opening his home to an unregulated animal rescue operation. Despite these challenges, Michael remains resilient and seeks support from community members. Michael, a man struggling with the aftermath of his mother's death, is working on a sanctuary to provide a permanent home for his family and other animals in need. Despite the challenges, Michael believes that every challenge is an opportunity to honor Elaine's memory and ignite a ripple of compassion. He is torn between his desire for support and his own way of handling the burden. One day, a friend, Daniel, offers to help establish a regulated shelter, but Michael is torn between his desire to honor Elaine's memory and his own struggle to balance his grief with the responsibility of being a beacon of hope for the stray family. Michael seeks support from local animal lovers and community members who share both empathy and skepticism. The conflicting opinions deepen Michael's inner turmoil as he grapples with the impact of his actions on the community. Michael, a man struggling with his own grief and self-doubt, finds himself at a crossroads between isolation and the possibility of a united effort to create a safe haven for Elaine's legacy. His relationships with Daniel and Laura transform into heartfelt exchanges, and he learns to articulate the profound meaning behind his journey. Michael's sanctuary becomes the nexus of a long-forgotten and possibly dangerous legacy, as he becomes increasingly isolated. An unexpected call from the local animal protection organization and footage from Laura reveal that the van is monitoring Michael's property. Michael's heartfelt act of compassion may have drawn the attention of forces with murky intentions, and Daniel's reappearance adds to his inner turmoil. Michael's sanctuary becomes the nexus of a long-forgotten and possibly dangerous legacy, and he feels increasingly isolated. Michael struggles between genuine compassion and escalating intrigue, balancing his duties as a veterinary professional with the stray family. He discovers a secret legacy of Elaine's work, the Guardian Project and Operation Warmth, which could have been a covert initiative to save endangered animals. Michael's friend Daniel shares documents about Elaine's past, including secret gatherings, covert transfers, and funding. Laura, Michael's friend, reveals a larger network at work and offers to help uncover it. Michael agrees to document the investigation with strict boundaries to protect privacy. A community meeting organized by concerned neighbors and local officials urged Michael to explain the situation, but the atmosphere was charged with anxiety and suspicion. The meeting ended with no clear answers, leaving Michael feeling foreboding. Laura's journalistic expertise and Daniel's insights led to a narrative suggesting Elaine's secret work might have connections to international conservation efforts and unsavory individuals exploiting her goodwill for personal gain. Dr. Carter's visits continued, and Laura's concern extended beyond the stray family's health. Michael's personal act of kindness was entangled with a larger, potentially dangerous web, and he was confronted by both supporters and skeptics at a community gathering. The group began mapping out Elaine's hidden network and local events.
Michael's sanctuary, once a refuge from the brutal winter, has become a battleground for truth, legacy, and compassion. Tensions have been simmering for weeks, but one cold morning, Michael is confronted by local police officers and a representative from the town council about his animal shelter operation. The officers are concerned about unauthorized activities connected to a mysterious network, and Michael's late wife, Elaine, is involved. Michael's sanctuary is now under scrutiny, and he is advised to reconsider his actions for the safety and well-being of the animals. As tension mounts, Michael realizes that his simple act of compassion has put him in the crosshairs of powerful shadowy interests. The police, Mr. Harrington, and the community seem to be pawns in a larger game where compassion and kindness are entangled with corruption and danger. Michael must decide whether to surrender his sanctuary to the demands of authorities and corporate interests or fight to preserve Elaine's legacy of compassion. The confrontation will shape not only Michael's fate but also the future of every life that had found refuge under his roof. Michael, a man with a controversial past, is operating outside local regulations and potentially becoming involved in Elaine's controversial past. Laura, a police officer, argues that Michael's actions should not be criminalized, but he must also prepare for the inevitable fallout. Michael agrees to comply with regulations and create a sanctuary for his animals, despite facing accusations.
Dr. Carter, a calming influence, offers to help Michael navigate legal challenges and create a formal shelter honoring Elaine's memory. Michael agrees to fight for his cause, even exposing parts of Elaine's past that were never meant for public view. A provisional plan is agreed upon, with Michael working with Dr. Carter and local legal advisors to transform the shelter into a fully accredited animal care facility. An investigation into Elaine's past connections is launched, with the promise of exposing and removing any nefarious elements. Michael's decision to preserve his sanctuary and honor his wife's legacy is a testament to his unwavering belief in the power of love and compassion. Michael, a man with a complex legacy, is facing a threat from a private organization that threatens to interfere with his efforts to save his wife's life. The organization is a secretive group that has exploited Michael's legacy for its own gain. Michael's allies, including Dr. Carter, are urging him to reveal the truth about Ellen's work and expose the hidden network that has haunted him. Dr. Carter's words resonate deeply with Michael, as they are fighting against a bureaucratic overreach and a hidden network that has exploited his wife's legacy. Michael's decision to transform his shelter into a fully accredited facility and cooperate with legal authorities is a stark reminder of the gravity of the situation. As the storm rages outside, Michael's sanctuary and Ellen's legacy hang in the balance, and the future of his sanctuary and Ellen's legacy is at stake. Michael's shelter, founded on pure compassion, is under attack by forces that twist kindness for profit and power. Michael's story is a testament to the transformative power of compassion, showing that even the darkest threats can be overcome when we stand for what's right. His shelter is not about breaking the law, but about saving lives and keeping Elaine's promise alive. Michael's words resonated deeply, and the crisis reached its climax, setting a transformative turning point in motion. Michael worked tirelessly to implement changes that would secure his shelter's future, converting it into a fully accredited animal care facility. Laura's reports chronicled the story, and Daniel's involvement became a cornerstone of the renewed effort. The stray family, once burdened by the harshness of winter, now exuded dignity and gratitude, and their resilience reinforced the belief that every act of compassion could ripple outward, inspiring change even in the darkest of times. Michael discovered that opening his heart to others enriched Elaine's memory, creating a living legacy of care and unity. At a celebratory gathering at Warm Haven, he spoke of hope and the power of compassion in overcoming adversity. Warm Haven evolved into a symbol of transformation, with local schools, art, and authorities supporting the cause. Michael's journey demonstrates that compassion can ignite a revolution, making the world a warmer place one life at a time.